that power twister. Oh, you did it 6 times?
Yeah, 6 is my best.
Because I'm telling you, that power twister, I'm telling you, it's like, you don't even need to wrestle with the person. But that to me is like an indication of who would win in like a wrestling match.
Yeah.
Or like in a ground fighting match, whatever the case may be. Like, I'm telling you, if somebody can't do that one time, I'll destroy him in wrestling. That's the way I feel.
Yeah.
Because that thing is like really, it's like a lot of upper body and a lot of those muscles, like the forearms and the chest and everything that will pin somebody down if you needed to. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that thing is like
yeah, if you wanted to strip a choke off of you, that kind of thing.
Yeah. That thing right there is like an indication of like I don't even need to wrestle Ryan. If Ryan could do that like 100 times, I'm like, dude, man, I don't want to wrestle with you, dude. Cause you'll get me. You know what I'm saying? Cause he's already demonstrating like basically like his dominance with that upper body like that. You know, but say he's at 50 and I'm at 45, then it's really close right there. You don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
But if he's doing it 100 times and I can't even do it once, he's gonna dominate me. Like this, it's just gonna be no competition.
Right.
You know, that's how I view that thing. And it goes back and forth, just like before. You know, like Bang did like 10 like with his palms up, and I couldn't even do 1. But then I trained myself to do more now, and then now I beat 10. That's how wrestling is as well. Some days, like, you just learn a certain technique, and then all of a sudden, like, you're like winning, and then they figure you out, and then they beat you the next time. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like an endless like challenge in a way. That power twist, you can always do more. You know?
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Yeah. Such a strong power twister, it's crazy.
Yeah, it is, man. It's serious, man. Because when you have big people, like large people, and you see how hard it is for them to do it, you know it's serious.
Yeah.
You know, like the next person that I want to try it is Todai Bai. Like, I want to see how many he could do.
Yeah, it's that guy. He can bench quite a bit and stuff, hey, that guy.
Yeah, he can bench 305.
Yeah.
So if you mount on top of him, he'll just like push you out of the way.
Oh yeah.
He'll like push you in the ceiling.
Yeah, you don't want to be on top of him. You don't want him on top of you. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You don't want that. I mean, just think about it. Even if somebody just weighs a lot, he weighs 250 pounds, and he steps all his weight onto your chest. What the hell is gonna happen? You know what I mean? It's like you don't want to be on the ground, man. You just don't. You know, like say you weigh 150 pounds, and you got somebody that's 300 pounds that wants to step on your chest or your face. Just stepping on you with 300 pounds. That's a lot of that's like dropping the whole damn like bench set on yourself.
Yes, right.
You know, so you don't want that. So you don't want to be on the ground, man. You just don't.
It's not like one of the animated series when they step on your face and your face is just like flat and inflated again. That's not gonna happen. You're just gonna die or gonna.
Yeah. Like even the weight, like when I'm doing the skull crushers, like sometimes I get like worried, like, man, if I slip, this thing is gonna crush my face, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like all your teeth will be gone, and you're like, you could get some serious injury, like dropping a dumbbell onto your forehead or something.
Oh yeah, you get fucked up.
Yeah. So it's just like really serious, man. You don't want to be in the ground, man. But if you drop the dumbbell when you're standing and it hits the floor, you're fine. But you drop it on your own face, or even if you drop it on your toe, you know, it's some serious, you know? So, yeah, man, don't want to be down there. Plus, it's dirty down there any damn way. I mean, that's where our shoes are. That's where, like, people like tracking mud and dirt and feces and urine and everything. You don't want to be on the ground, dude. Come on, man. Seriously, dude? I don't want to be down there, man. I don't know, but that's me. If some people they wanna rub their face all over the ground, they can go ahead and do that. Then they get up the next day, got pimples everywhere, rashes everywhere, whiteheads, and like all these like pus like spitting at you at your face and stuff. Like I don't want that. Like I'm good, you know what I'm saying? Like I like a clean face, you know. I don't want craters all over my face, you know what I'm saying? You know? Like it's dirty down there, man. You don't want to put your face on the ground, dude. If you think about it, what's more dirtier than the ground? I mean, the ground's more dirty than your anus. You know, it's like, why do you want your face close to the ground? You don't want to be on the ground, man. Come on, man. You know, that's why I got these nunchucks, so I don't have to go on the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know, I was cracked up when I was watching the BJJ stuff. When he said, "Man, why would you train something?"
Wait, what?
Why would you train to suck dick instead of, you know, licking pussy? I was dying.
This is funny.
Yeah, no, me, I'm all bummed out because I don't think I'm going to get my ground training this weekend.
Oh, really?
My sister-in-law is sick and she doesn't want to come do it.
Oh, really? How did she get sick? It wasn't from the ground training, was it?
No, she was. Did you notice the first time she was coughing?
Yeah.
And so that's just escalated. Now she's having even worse time. So.
And that's another thing, man. Just even sicknesses, you'll pass it on so easily.
Yeah, you spread it pretty quick, eh?
Yeah, I mean, especially when you're do that ground stuff, like you're like breathing right onto each other.
Right.
You know, like passing illnesses. I mean, it's just like really. Yeah, you gotta keep it really sanitary, man. You gotta like make sure you clean the mats and everything, and make sure you take a shower right after. You want to take a shower like right away, you know?
Yeah, clean the mats and shower.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm all bummed. I was ready to play with some arm locks today.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Your wife doesn't like to do that stuff, or what?
I don't think her body can handle it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because she's got that arthritis, and you get a lot of manipulation on the joints.
Just do it with the birds, man. Start getting him in a joint lock. and then his tap out would be like the squeak, you know? Like screaming.
I've been eyeballing those grappling dummies, though.
Say it again?
I've been eyeballing those grappling dummies, though.
I think that'd be...
I'm not against that.
I don't know if that will I don't know if that really will work, though, man. Because like to simulate a real body...
It won't... You can't do it with that alone, for sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think that the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, it's like a dumbed down version of what's, you know, what the Japanese actually created, you know. It's a dumbed down version of it, in my opinion.
Yeah, but everything that Japanese created is a dumbed down version of the Chinese. You can say that. So I mean, it just goes back. It's just endless. You know, but it's just endless. I mean, it ends up. It almost ends up like basically like encouraging racism. You know, I mean, like it's just like the Chinese are better than the Japanese, the Brazilians are better than the Japanese, or it's just a bunch of nonsense. I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't like to think that way, but it's just like people are always like they're fighting over the credit. Like who deserves credit? Does Brazil deserve it? Does Japan, Korea, China, the U.S.? It's like everybody's trying to get credit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Even now too, about the like some of the blacks, they're still trying to get credit over the white people, man. It's like, how come you guys can still get over